It is now.
There it goes.
All
Hey,
right.
you
Hello,
got it.
everybody.
Hello.
How's it going? I don't see anybody yet, but
Let's see. Oh,
we'll just have to.
you got a lot of people in here,
Um,
but we're not live on that end.
we're not live on what end?
On
Gracious, how we do that?
okay, hold on. Do you have two separate lives set up?
I don't know. I had that originally in YouTube.
Okay, let me see where we are. Just hang
So,
tight because it should give me a notification. Let's see.
oh, I have North Missouri Outdoors.
It should give me
You want to
there
just
you
send them
go.
to this? I don't know.
You got it. You're live now.
Okay.
I have
Good.
Missouri Outdoors.
You want to? No, I'm getting it back an echo.
It's me. I just cut it off.
Oh, okay. Good deal. Hello, North Missouri Outdoors. So glad you made it. Waters Family Homestead.
Let
Um,
me let me
we're
go in the
learning
other.
how to work StreamYard, guys. So just be a little patient with us, please. But we thank y'all so much for joining us. I know we
What
have a
is it?
few more
Uh,
coming over from. We got mixed up with sending the live through live stream and YouTube somehow. So it's all my fault because I'm not. I
let
don't know how to function all this quite yet. Tiffany is working with me and helping me. And I thank you so much, Tiff, for being here and being a moderator and stepping up to help me.
You're good.
Help
You're
us, should I say.
fine. You're doing fine. What it is we got two lives set up. Let me go in the other one that says upcoming and post this link from this one in there. Give me just a
Okay.
sec.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's see here. Alright. Let me go into the live one and tell everybody where we are real quick.
Hello, Mark.
So you got a lot of people in
What
there.
happened, North Missouri, is we had it going to a live stream set up through YouTube and then redirected it, we thought, or I thought, to StreamYard so that we'd have other functions that we don't have in the YouTube. So we're working on getting people directed over this way from the other one. So I'm grateful that you're here. This is, all right, she's going to send them over. They'll find us.
Okay, let me know when Dink and Tank get in there and Heather.
Okay.
So I'm hoping they see that I posted the link in there.
Okay. I appreciate that. So how do we shut down that other one? Or
That would be,
we?
you would, I don't know how that one's going. They're just in there sitting, waiting on it to start. So it hasn't
Okay.
even started.
And you told them that we were
Yeah.
here?
Yeah, I
Okay.
told them, I said, everybody jump in this live and put the link in there.
So that's like a banner link or something?
I just
That
put it into the chat.
okay. I was just wondering if we could do it somehow in the other so anybody that came in could know that it's here.
If
Now
they
is it
come
going to
in, they should
pop
see
up?
it on the on the in the chat when they come in.
All right. All right, hold on. I'm going to use Mark's phone real quick and jump into the other one to see why. All right.
Can you see the other one?
I can see it on if I use Mark's phone.
Uh-huh.
Again, we apologize, Water Family and North Missouri Outdoors. Working out the kinks, guys.
Yeah.
Talk, Mark.
About another live or two, you'll be a pro at this.
Yeah, right. And just being able to know how to direct it since we're using a different stream, stream platform. So
It just looks like a duplicate of what you had up there. So, like, if you click on your actual logo, One Day at a Time Farmstead, and go to lives, you'll see the two sitting next to each other.
that is so weird.
Yeah, it looks like a duplicate. They're different links, but it just looks like a duplicate happened. That's all.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's two different links. Because I was confused about which one to go to.
Okay, I see. I see that one. I don't see this second one.
Just go back over here. She's put the link in, so
Yeah, but they haven't come over yet, so I don't know.
Let's see.
Well, you can help by watching us fall on our face, North Missouri Outdoors,
Yeah, and learn a lot.
and learn from our mistakes. So this is a public service announcement. We're trying to help you here, man. No. So I'm trying to figure out how to.
There she is. There's Heather.
Got her? All right. All right. Hi, Heather. So glad you made it over. We had a mix up with the live stream. We scheduled it in YouTube and then came up on StreamYard, trying to get used to this platform. I thank God that Tiffany is in here trying to help me get all the kinks worked out. But hopefully by number 4, we'll have all this worked out and figured out. I learned a whole lot over the last few days, though, from Tiffany. She's been schooling me on all of this stuff, and it's a wonderful thing. So,
Yeah, once you do it a couple of times, you'll know where everything is. It'll be pro.
should I go into the other one real quick and just take it off? And that way it'll
If
show
you
up in the
go,
live?
if
I don't
you
know.
can go in through your channel and go ahead and remove it, or edit and remove it off your live, it should pull it off so that people will come to this one instead.
Okay. I'm going to try to do that real quick. Hopefully on Mark's phone, because I have mine set up for that, but not so much his. But maybe we can figure this out. Let's see.
Let me see if anybody
Take that
else.
one out, and then all right. So
she's working on it.
I am. Just give me a hair of a second, guys. I'm not the greatest at all this technical stuff, but I'm trying.
Peaceful Des just came in. You've got Heather.
Hey, Peaceful Des. How are you doing, Des? So glad you could make it. We're having technical difficulties. So this one is
The wrong one. Hello, everyone.
it's not. Yeah, talk for just a second, Mark.
It may not let you, Gene, if you're not on if he doesn't have access to your account.
No, it's not gonna let me.
Okay.
Well, maybe. Hold on. I just thought about something. Maybe I think I put YouTube Studios on his. So
then you
just a second.
should be able to get in there and remove it.
Let's see. But this is on the phone. I don't know if I can do that. Let me try. Nope. I'm not going to be able to do it from there because it's a phone situation. I guess
Joey's
we'll
in
just have
here.
to let it ride, huh?
Joey from Joe Fix It For You's in
Hey
here.
there, Joe Fix It For You. We're just explaining what babbling idiots we are tonight and how we messed up so good on having two streams going at one time. We're not actually in the other stream. We're in StreamYard, so we appreciate you being here. We can just I'm gonna record myself saying that so everybody comes in, we can let y'all know what happened. No, just kidding. But again, we thank y'all. And Heather, you should have a wrench. A few people in here should, and I'm not sure if
Okay,
it's set. Do we have to set that up in
you got them. You've got Peaceful Des, Joe Fix It For You, Heartland with Dink and Tank is in here. They have a wrench. All your
Heather
wrenches,
Langston?
yeah. Heather's got one. All your wrenches you would, or either Mark can see on the live in his on his phone.
Okay, he can see. I can't in the chat. Okay, guys, forgive us. I mean, we really appreciate y'all. I'm sure y'all have had your first and probably didn't mess up as bad as we did. We're just technical morons.
It's not that bad. It was just a double broadcast you put out. Ginger's in here from Not For Nothing.
Hey, Ginger, so glad you could make it.
Hi, Ginger.
Dink and Tank are in here. Now, can you see the comments, Jean?
I can. On my phone, they're delayed, but on the screen right now, I think it's kind of keeping up.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a little delayed on the phone, but doing good on the computer. So thank y'all guys. I'm not afraid to admit that I'm a ding dong. I just want y'all to laugh with us.
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad, honey.
Don't worry about it.
You got it. You got it. It was just a dual live stream. That's all.
That's it.
Well, thank you, Peaceful Des. Once we get past these goofy jitters, and we'll be okay.
Elizabeth Fayette's in here.
That's my daughter.
Okay,
That is Dallas's mom.
She said, "Hello, Mom."
Hello, Elizabeth. I'm so glad you made it. I actually have my phone on do not disturb because we don't want anything kicking us out. We're playing on the phones and the computer right now. So I thank y'all all for being here. If anybody has any questions for us, can y'all see us okay? Can you see the, we're not too dark behind us or anything? Tiffany?
I mean, y'all look fine.
Okay. I just, if we need to turn on more lights, we will. We just don't know on y'all's side how everybody's seeing this. So we're just trying to.
It's a little dark on Mark's side, but you can see the light above his head with the candle. So.
Okay. Go ahead and try to turn the light on real quick and see if it gives us. We're just playing with all of this since we're so new in all of it to see how it's going to work out. Is that better?
Yeah, now we can see. See good.
Now y'all can see this weirdo. No. Nah, he's pretty all right most of the time.
I'm in the sun all the time, so
yeah.
I'm a little bit darker now.
So one thing we're trying to do with this live stream and all, guys, is get used to, for one, learning how to do all this stuff because we're not the most technically advanced people in the world.
I know what I'm doing.
Sure you do. Yeah, because I'm his other half, and he thinks I am the one doing it all for him.
Y'all are doing great.
But one reason I wanted to do lives is because I believe in community, and I really believe that we should help each other out and shout each other out and things like that. And I appreciate all the help that I've been getting, we've been getting from this community. What a blessing. Everybody has been so wonderful to us, and just, it's amazing how you can meet strangers and they can be so wonderful to you and just be part of your life now.
They're not strangers. We don't.
Well, I know, but you know what I'm saying. So, but I am so thankful to God that, He's brought us into this community with all you guys and the willingness for everybody to just be here and help us out. Even moderators and stuff. We gratefully appreciate moderators. If I lean into the screen, it's because I'm trying to see until I get used to this setup or whatever we need to tweak to make it work. So I am trying to see what's going on. We have a nice little kitty that's got to go outside because we'll have a disaster. It'll knock everything over that we have set up. That's how it is with our children. But I want to give a big shout out to Tiffany at Mud and Mascara. If it wasn't for her, I don't know what I would do. I'd be pulling my eyeballs out. I'd probably not do a live stream because I wouldn't know how. I mean, she's been extremely instrumental in helping us figure all this out and get us going, and she is a pro at it. And I want to
I'm a
shout out
pro
the
at showing
famous
somebody.
people.
That's
Huh?
it. I said I'm a pro at showing somebody, but that's it. I don't do it.
You really good though. But if you did want to do it, and when you do, not if, when you do,
Yeah.
you'll know how.
Yeah.
Um,
All right,
You want
leave
me
this
to
alone.
see where?
Is that
Can
better?
you see that mark where you can't see her? Do you want me to remove the one day at a time? I got that down in the ticker down in the bottom.
Yeah, sure. I mean, because that's what I'm using for the camera. Is that good?
Yeah, let me see.
North Missouri Outdoors, we definitely agree. It's amazing people on YouTube.
Absolutely.
Love it. Diesel Dev said we should put our name and channel name on a.
That's what Tiffany
Okay.
just done for us.
Okay.
She added it.
Thank you for
And
that.
that's why it's so nice to have her in here because she's very helpful.
North Missouri said I about threw my cell phone away in the first live. It can be a little bit nerve wracking, but
All right, so
it
is
can't
that
be.
better? I think I was
Yes,
thinking it
it's a
was the
lot
computer the whole time, but it's the phone that I needed to adjust. Okay,
There you
good
go.
deal. All right. I mean, I don't want y'all to see the hairs in my nose, but we're going to bring y'all in a little bit closer so I can read the screen. I tell you what, this has been a ride
Yeah.
for us. It's been crazy. We have how many subscribers, Tiffany? Can you give us the legit logistics of all that?
Now you've
It's
got
like
430
4:30.
or 440. Let me look. Oops,
And
let's see.
I made a promise to myself that I would put out at least one video a day for every single day, at least for the first 6 months.
We've been cranking them out.
And we have been putting them videos out because I was like, you know what? If you're going to be known on YouTube, you've got to get out some content. And when people see, I know because myself, when I see that they have very few videos or little content, I'm like, well, maybe they're not that good. If I look at that they've been on there for years and they only have a few videos and stuff like that, you know what I mean? That's like, well, why aren't they putting out videos? So I'm just trying to learn what draws people to your lives and to your channel. And we're just trying to work through all of that because we want to be successful. We want to really get big one day because we have all these critters and we love them so much and we want to be able to do more for them. We want to be able to build them proper cages and kennels and give them the proper everything. I mean, we're doing this as much as we can on our wallet, and that's all fine and good. And I don't want to ask the government for help with all this, because I don't want that heavy hand on us. So we're just praying that the YouTube thing becomes very successful so that we can get monetized one day and we can use that extra income to help us to do better for the animals. Because I mean, every penny we have, we put into extra, we put into them. And then sometimes we put ourselves off to make sure they're okay, because we take this seriously. It's a responsibility, just like a child. When you take something in to love and raise, then you do what you have to do the best job you can do for them. So that's one of our main goals and missions of having this channel. I do put up little cooking videos, organizing videos. I want to start doing more spiritual type things to encourage people, because there's a lot of hurting people out there, guys, that's going through a whole lot right now. And the world is not getting any better. It's only getting worse by the day. So it's important that we learn to love one another. It doesn't matter what color we are. It doesn't matter what background we came from. Just love one another and take care of one another as a community.
I'm gonna give a shout out to all our animals, all our babies out there, because they are great. They're the most loving and peaceful little farm you could ever see, including when I'm leaving in the morning. They are just they look at me like, dude, where are you going?
Please don't leave
And when
us,
I get
Daddy.
back
It's
in the
so
evening,
cute.
including Cookie and Peanut, which is the Berkshire pigs, they run up to me with the dogs. They hang out with the dogs, and they run up to me and they start biting my ankles and pulling on me and
Hey, Tamara, I didn't
rubbing on
mean
me.
to miss you, honey.
So what we do, we just show love. We're showing a community of love and peacefulness and just raw entertainment. What we if the ghost headbutt the camera, it falls over and I go and pick it up, and it's real. It's
And we need
it's real.
we love being the neighborhood free petting zoo.
Oh, everybody,
Oh, I'm sure
everybody loves it.
everybody loves that.
They call, our friends call,
Yes.
neighbors, and they're like, I have my grandkids this weekend. Can we come over so I can let them see your animals? I'm like, sure. Sometimes you might not feel up to it because you got so many things going on, rebuilding things, cleaning things, but I wouldn't dare deny a child from coming to pet an animal. And the animals get excited too.
Yeah.
I mean, they just really embrace whoever comes to see them. It's like they know we got to put a show on for them.
Yeah, they know when to cut up, and they know when to behave. It's really it's amazing. It's amazing, and we're very grateful for what God's given us here and all our babies, and like she said, we just love taking care of them, and we're looking forward. We're looking forward to building some more some fencing and some more shelter, and we're going to be adding on.
My dream is I want a nice building here one day that I can set up a clinical type thing inside the building. We do have a college about 8 miles from here, and I would love to get students that would come in and work with the animals and learn how to do their internship here, and be able to help the animals, be able to fix things that need to be fixed. I can do a lot of the minor things on the animals. I can't do internal surgeries and stuff like that. Well, I mean, some of them I could, but it's not the best situation.
Oh, she tried to cut my eyeball out one time. I broke a drill bit drilling a hole, and the drill bit went in my eye. And I'm like, I need to go to the ER. And she's like, oh, no, we got this. Just lay down. And, I mean, she was like,
And it didn't hurt him. I mean, we got it out and saved ourselves thousands of dollars.
It hurt.
Okay. Well, you think that better wait until I get the baseball bat after you later. No, I'm just kidding. Um,
How
but
many animals do y'all have all together?
we have no idea.
We got about
Now, if we sit and count them, we have 7 goats, 26 cats. No, 27 cats because we have a new little baby that. 1, 2, 3, 4,
60
5, 6 dogs, about probably 60 chickens.
Yeah.
3 pigs.
rabbits.
1 is a Julian pig, and 2 are our breeder pigs, which people call meat pigs, but I don't
They're
like to label them
Berkshires.
that.
Yeah, they just.
Um, We have 1, 2, 3, 4 little dwarf bunny rabbits, and then
a dozen.
probably about 12 of the
New Zealand,
New
and
Zealand,
California
California mixed rabbits. And
Oh.
we have a guinea pig
mix. Guinea pig,
and
turtle.
turtle.
Oh, we have pet raccoons.
No, they just come and
Yeah, they
eat.
come and eat, but they
Deer,
like cats.
raccoons, yeah.
Yeah, they look at me like, "Hey, dude, thank you for the cat food. I'll be back tomorrow night."
Puppy wolf and whatever. Welcome in. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, what else we have?
Um,
Oh, yeah, and 1 kid.
Yep. He makes it all part of the
Yeah.
His mom is in the live right now with us. My daughter Elizabeth is in the chat, so y'all say a shout out to Elizabeth. That is Dallas's mother. Dallas lives with us. He is of great help to us when he's not being a typical teenager, which he does pretty good most of the time.
He's been doing really good.
He's been doing real good lately. But we do use his telephone as a threat, and I hate to say that, but he likes that thing a whole lot. And that's the only thing we have to hold over his head when he's not really listening the best, to say, bring us your phone, because we want him to respect us. We want him to, like right now, we just started up homeschooling again, and he does not like getting back into the swing, like most kids don't, into the swing of school. So he's got every excuse in the world for not wanting to do it. So
sounds like an average. Well, it sounds like my 14-year-old granddaughter. She's
yeah. Joe, fix it for you. Joey, did you want to come over here and me and Mark take care of you and Ginger? Is that the mouths?
Yeah. No.
And then Shelly. My daughter said Shelly is the best.
Yeah, she
really is. She's so sweet. She is. I mean, if you think that you can't have a relationship with a turtle, you're wrong.
I went out with the pigs the other day, and there was a turtle out there.
Oh.
And I swear it was the small one that Ginger had in the short, but the little thing had done got about this big now. So, right by the pig pen.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, Dallas had caught this little turtle. She was about probably the size of a quarter, a little bit bigger, while fishing. And her little mouth was messed up a little bit because she had got hooked. And we originally brought her in to kind of nurse her back to health, and was going to bring her back to our friend's lakes and, let her back out over there. But taking care of her, and she just had such a personality, and it was like, I couldn't bring her back. Excuse me. I know that sounds crazy because I love rehabbing animals and introducing them back in the wild, but me and this turtle have a relationship. When I drink coffee, I mean, it's just adorable.
Right there.
She is right there looking at me.
Yeah.
I wash dishes, she's looking at me. It's like, hey girl. And she'll hang over the side of the tank just to.
Oh, she climbed out.
It's crazy.
She climbed out the other day and was walking around the sink.
But we definitely need a bigger tank, but it's just a matter of slowing down enough to find one. But we'll get it. We'll get it. My daughter is looking around too for us a decent one that we can fit in here. So we can't have nothing way too big because we are in a camper. So I want to do a few little shout outs on channels that I like outside of our regular community channels that I know a lot of you in here. I see us in a lot of chats and other people's chats and things. And I recognize everyone that's in here right now from those chats. And I wanted to shout out a few that people might not know. You may and you may not know. Hi, Colby Smith. Glad you can join us. Never seen you in here before, but welcome. We appreciate you. Hey, Miss Rita.
Rita.
So nice to have you.
Hi, Miss Rita.
But like I was saying, guys, I was looking into a few different channels that I love very much.
Ken Homestead.
And hello, Seven Kim Homestead. And these people touch my heart with what they do, and I really like their channels. They have good content. The first one I'm going to shout out that y'all may and may not know is My Alabama Farm Life. And her name is Kathleen. She has an additional channel about literature and reading the Bible and stuff. So, and she does have that link in her bio, I believe, on that channel. So Kathleen is the creator. She currently has 1.81 thousand subs. So she's so close to that 2,000 mark, guys. Y'all go check her out. I'm sure you'll like her. If you do, subscribe to her, because I know that you'll enjoy her content and you'll learn something from her. She has 738 videos currently. Her homestead is in West Central Alabama. Kathleen is a hardworking lady. She, you can tell she's out there and she is a hardworking lady. But it saddens me because her and her husband originally had the dream to do a homestead together, and they wanted to, you know, this was their lifelong dream. And in 2020, her husband passed away, and she's still out there making videos and making the farm happening and rebuilding stuff. And I mean, kudos to Kathleen. She's doing such a wonderful job. Hey, Christine.
Christine's in.
What
Miss
was
Dillon Farms. So, you know, if y'all can, guys, like I said, her name is Kathleen. It's My Alabama Farm Life. She is a wonderful, wonderful lady. And in spite of everything that she had going on, she's continuing to keep on keeping on. And I love seeing that spirit in people, that they just don't give up and they just keep on, especially when, you know, the storms are blowing hard. So she, you know, focused her eyes on Jesus, and he's getting her through. And then the next channel I want to shout out, guys, is Mike's Ketorific Journey. I know some of y'all have probably heard of him, but Mike is an awesome guy. I love it how he says, I'm a reformed fat man. So he cooks keto meals, guys. He teaches you how to do keto meals. He shows you how he does it, the ingredients he uses. Mike has a wife that's named, he calls her the lovely Miss Page. She is his guinea pig. And when she is sitting there watching TV or what have you, she goes and he goes over there, sorry, and I'm trying to read the chat and talk too, so I got to get this down too. But she's sitting there minding her own business. He brings her a sample of the food. She tastes, and she'll let him know if she likes it or not. Hello, Derek Fowler, 1973. So glad you made it in. But guys, go check out Mike's Ketorific Journey if you want to learn how to cook keto meals. I mean, he's the guy to show you. I know there's other ones out there that I like, but I really like his personality. I like the way he presents it. He doesn't really try to keep the videos extremely long most of the time. Just a great guy. So his most recent things that he's cooked was he made an ultimate baked taco dip. And he took leftover taco stuff that he had, and he made a taco dip for him and his wife, and they ate it with nachos. It looked really good, and she was like, "Oh wow!"
That's my weakness. Stop.
So
But
she
she
was,
will definitely let you know if it does not taste good.
yes, she will, and I
Wife
think it's
will
cute.
let you know.
And you can see her facial expressions that she's like, you
That's
know.
like when I cook for her.
Yeah,
And then I
she's
thought it was really cool that he made chips out of egg whites,
yes.
you know,
Have you seen
and
his
I thought that
chaffles?
was really neat. I'm sorry.
Have you seen his chaffles in the waffle maker?
Yes,
I
yes.
love those. I tried it, but yeah, it didn't do like his did. So I was like, forget it. I'm not doing that again. It just
But
made
guys,
a mess.
it's awesome that, you know, a lot of people are doing keto now. So if you want to get on that train, you know, go check his channel out because he is really good at what he does. I think y'all will find him a really nice, friendly guy. Um, I guess my sister Rochelle came in. I didn't see it pop up. Hey, Rochelle, so glad you made it.
One night talking about he made it with cottage cheese.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes.
Man,
hmm So I'm glad that y'all do. A lot of you that are in here know. And Rochelle, I know that you do. You have done keto in the past. Mike's Ketorific Journey. Go check out his channel when you can because he makes some really good recipes. The food looks good, and he's very nice guy.
Yeah.
So I want to say thank you again to Tiffany for being here from Mud and Mascara Homestead. Y'all will love this girl. She is an awesome human being. She has another channel, Muddin' for Nothing. Her and her friend Ginger, and Ginger is from Not for Nothing Homestead. The two of them merge and have a channel, and on Thursday nights they get together and cut up, and we laugh our tails off watching these girls. So Not for Nothing Homestead, go check them out. And Joe Fix It for Nothing is her husband. He's also in the chat. Thank you, Joey. And just great people. And then Christine, Miss Gillum Farm, she has a channel, but her husband also they have a channel called Gillum Farms. And they put out great videos. They use drone footage and stuff like that, guys. Wonderful channel. I love like seeing them go to the auctions and things like that. And
I love
it's really
the
cool.
options. I love
It's cool to watch the process, huh?
Yeah.
So, just a lot of fun. And then Peaceful Des was very instrumental in helping me to get comfortable in the very beginning when I was just like, you may want to let her out, honey. When I was like, oh no, I can't do live. I can't, because I didn't want to get on the camera at all. I never wanted to show my face on the camera. I was okay being the voice, and that was it. But
Yeah.
her and
you see who's
Dee,
talking now, huh?
I love to talk. Her and Dee from Dee, what's her name? The channel name again? Des Homestead in the Wood, Dee or something like that. I can't remember
Woody.
with Dee. And she is an awesome lady too. She helped me, and she was like, "You gonna come on my first live? On my live?" I was in her first live in the chat, and then the second live, I believe, is when she was like, "I want you to come up on the platform." So I was like, "Let's do this together." What the heck? So that's kind of what we did. We jumped in. She's way better at it than I am. She is a wonderful moderator. I see her moderating in other people's channels. So y'all check out Miss D too. If y'all could drop Peaceful Des and Miss D's channel link in the chat, if you don't mind, guys. That way it's easier for people to find them. And
Christine said you just have to jump in head first.
you do.
Correct.
You do. And Christine is so good at it too. She just jumps in there with her husband and keeps him straight.
Yeah.
We was laughing at him the other night, Christine, on his live when you were gone. He was being a bad boy. He was talking about things you told him not to talk about. No, I'm just ratting him out. Yeah, it's fun though.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. He wasn't. I'm just kidding you. I'm totally kidding you. But
Yeah.
hello, Corner Clubhouse Cobalt. Nice for you to join us. And Team Cheyenne, it looks like. Thank
Mhm.
you for joining us. We're so glad you come. And guys, we want to talk about our Thursday night little group of live individuals. Sorry, guys, I'm getting distracted. We let the dog out and the cat come running in. So, and this one will definitely mess us up. So, this is Twinkie. He's a little love bug.
All right, give him back.
But Daddy's gonna put him out. But
Come here.
Tiffany, would you go ahead
Come here,
and
Twinkie.
tell of the all of y'all that's on Thursday night? I know it starts off with Gillen Farms, correct?
Yeah, it starts off with Gillen Farms, and it is at
5.
yes, y'all's time. Yes, it is at 5. And then next is White Rock Homestead, and then after White Rock is Muddin' for Nothing,
And that's
and then
her
after,
channel, her and
yeah,
Ginger.
yeah. And then you've got, after that is Dale at 9 Acres, which is really cool because of him and Nana do the Kahoot It. And then it rounds out the night with Kettle Kitchen. And he's always doing a lot of interviewing.
Kettle Kitchen Tony.
That was funny.
Uh,
But he rounds out the night with interviews. So, and that was him calling. So, yeah.
and I will be on this Thursday on Kettle Kitchen. This
Yeah.
Thursday night, his live to be interviewed. So I'm jumping out of my comfort zone again there, guys. So if I can do it, anybody can do it. So my sister, I just
Video.
seen she posted she put in the chats that could y'all pray for Destiny? She was telling me of a friend of hers that was telling, I think it was her daughter told her that this lady named Destiny and her husband was in a bad accident and the lady lost her baby and they were talking about amputating her legs, and I think they did. Let me look in. Mark's trying to find it real quick. But we
Wow.
was praying today that they wouldn't do that, because how horrible to wake up and know you lost your baby and your legs, you know.
Mm,
So her name is Destiny, guys. Please, please, please
wow.
keep her in your prayers, because that's just a hard pill to swallow, guys.
Yeah.
And
Mm.
I just can't even imagine. But okay. Well, Des is live, she said, on Thursdays at 8 Eastern. So if sometimes what I do, guys, if I like and want to support a channel and they have 2 lives going on at the same time and I love them both, I'll go watch half an hour in one and half an hour in the other. Just so I can be supportive of both, because I don't want to leave anybody out. And I know it's hard. It's very hard because you want to be there for everybody that you really love. But the bad thing about the lives is you don't want to step on anybody's toes, but there's only so many spots. There's only so many hours in a day and so many days in a week. So you just got to get in there and pick a day and do it then. Hey, Tony, so glad you made it.
He said he was sorry that he called in the middle of that.
Oh, it's okay. It's funny. It just makes it all the more funny. I mean, we started
Just
off
talking about you, Tony, and then you called. So,
see, your ears were ringing. She was talking about you.
yep.
So anybody have any questions for us that you might want to know about One Day at a Time or us personally? If we say I plead the fifth or shake our heads. We just won't answer certain things. And you'll just have to excuse us if they're too personal.
Have y'all always been where y'all are?
No, we've been here almost 6 years on this piece of property. We're
Where-
in Poplarville, Mississippi.
Where
We
were y'all?
were in Carrier for a little while
Mm,
next to my daughter Elizabeth, because we are raised in Dallas and we were just trying to all do kind of a community thing to raise him together where he was closer to mom. But there's situations and circumstances, so that didn't work out well. And we were looking for property ourselves at that time to be where we wanted to be, and that's in Poplarville because we love it. It's nice and country out here. Yes, you've got problems. Anywhere you go, you're going to have, you know, people that you might not get along with, or, you know, we got great neighbors, and I'm not saying that.
They live far enough, I can't hear them.
We've been homesteading though for quite a while. Not just here. We've just been, Mark and I have been together for 12 years, and we've been pretty much 12 and a half, excuse me. Let's get technical. So, we've been homesteading for most of that time. I mean, maybe not in the farm side of it. We've always had animals, but not so much in what we're doing now. And that's why we wanted our own property where it's at, because we knew that we could have the animals we wanted and raise as many as we want. My little granddaughter was here and she's like, Meemaw, it's like a zoo here. I love coming here.
I bet
I
they
said, I'm
do.
so glad. And she says, all you need now, and I have a video, one of our videos that she actually is saying that in, is that an elephant or a giraffe. And I said, yeah, people says that all the time. He tells me not to go by any zoos, especially when I have the truck with me, because he don't want me coming home with an elephant or a giraffe. I'd be the one on the news that I took the giraffe or elephant from the zoo because I just needed something else to love, some kind of different animal.
Mm-hmm.
No, guys.
Whenever I watch Gillum Farms and he takes the bigger truck, the big one with the trailer, I'm like, he's going to get something this time. He's going to get something this time. So I bet that would be hard for me not to go into an auction and buy something. But I mean, they're so fast, and I don't know. It's just, y'all would probably go home with the entire zoo though.
Happy anniversary, Dink and Tank, or as we know them, Tara and David. Happy anniversary, and that's
amazing.
Heartland HQ with Dink and Tank. We just love them. We absolutely love them. They're precious, precious people. I love every day to hear them, you know, come on and say hello in the chat. We don't physically hear them, but we can hear their hearts, you know, when they say hi in the mornings and stuff. And it's wonderful that people reach out to you and they become your family. You know, it's nice to have additional family that you love, you know. Oh, chatty Cathy over here, I'm getting dry. But our saddest thing right now with, you know, doing the farm and doing the rescues, because we are not classified as a rescue on any documents, because I don't want the heavy hand of the government or whatever on us.
To us.
We are a rescue, but not on paper, if you know what I
They
mean.
ain't no rescue. They just bring it and throw it out. Hey, you want no cat?
Some of them do. But I mean,
how about a pig? A duck?
The sad thing is, it's hard when you only make so much money and the economy is really bad right now, and you just don't have the means to take on anymore. And it's really sad because I get a lot of calls very often or messages for us to take animals in, and I would love to. I just don't have the extra resources to build the fences or kennels or food and everything they need. So my heart wants to say, absolutely, I'll take it. But I have to slow down and pray and say, God, I know right now it might not be the best thing. What do I do? And because I don't usually ever tell anybody no right away, I just say, let me pray about it and I will get back with you one way or the other. And here lately, I've had to say, unfortunately, we can't because I am not set up for that right now. And I would hate to bring an animal here because an animal to me is just like a child. I'd hate to bring them here, get them used to one more person, especially if they come in from an abusive relationship or with, a family that was abusive to them, or a puppy mill situation, or an elderly couple that they were the only people that the animals knew, and then not be able to afford to take care of them, and then them have to go yet to one more person. I don't want to do that. So I would rather just say, take my heart out of it and let my head and the Holy Spirit lead me in which way to go with that.
Well, and right now too, it's really hot trying to build pens and fencing.
Yeah.
And I can't take any more heat right now. I was in the attic for 4 hours a day. The attic must have been 130 degrees, and I was
Thank you, Christine.
trying to get
So
some
sweet.
lines cleared on a guy's AC because the fan was overflowing. So I had no choice but to get up there and just get it done. And
Yes,
I'm
yourself.
like
Thank you.
everybody else, waiting for the heat to go away before we start any more construction and digging holes and driving T-posts. If you ever drove a T-post into this Mississippi red clay,
Yeah.
it jars your brains like boom. So we're just waiting for the heat to go away before we
And we definitely don't need his brains jarred because he don't have much left up there.
well,
So we want to keep him off those post hole diggers when it's dry like this, guys.
just the T-post, driving out.
That's right. Seven Ken's Homestead. Guys, that's another one. Please go check out. Drop his link mods if somebody can for me. The Seven Ken Homestead. They are amazing. I mean, I sit here watch them build an oven outside, and I mean, they're just amazing. They are like I want to be if I had the skills to weld and do things like that. Mark does, but I am not an extreme hoarder, but I do try to keep stuff. I do try to keep stuff that I know that I can repurpose and reuse, because I firmly believe in stop sending stuff to the landfills, people. Let's recycle, reuse, repurpose everything we possibly can, because I mean, we're creating our own plastic death here, by all these bottles and things, all the stuff that we use and consume. If we don't repurpose it, then we're just adding to the landfills, and then our kids and grandkids and great grandkids, if the world's around that long, will have to deal with all that, So
Yes.
we need to.
Addicts do.
What?
They said all addicts suck. Yes, they do. They hot.
Yeah, we need to just be advocates for our world. I'm not a tree hugger. I don't want y'all to think that at all.
I like
But
trees.
in the sense of taking and reusing stuff and making the world a better place, leaving it for our kids and grandkids a better place. And Ginger on Not For Nothing Homestead got some wonderful little free boxes from, I forget where she said, where was it, Tiffany?
I think they were from Ingalls,
Produce.
right?
Produce.
The produce
boxes.
Yeah.
And they were wooden boxes, and she took those, and they were
Nesting
free.
boxes.
Why not?
Nesting boxes.
That's exactly what she did. She made nesting boxes with them, and you can't get any better than free. And I always tell everybody, my sister Rochelle laughs because she'll say, come over and eat dinner if you want. We got some fresh stuff out of garden. And I'm like, I'll be there, girl. You know, my two favorite F's, fresh and free. That is my two favorite F's.
Oh yeah.
If it's fresh food or free stuff, I love it.
Mhm.
And I mean free in the sense that, you know, like ginger, to repurpose something like that that is perfect for those chickens. Those chickens are happy in that box. They don't need some fancy smancy $500 chicken coop in order to lay eggs. You know what I'm saying? People get this all wrong. We need to redo stuff we have and make it happen, you know?
Our chickens lay eggs in a 55-gallon drum.
I am a zip tie queen.
Oh man.
I buy like bags of thousands of zip ties. When Mark's not around and I don't feel like using tools, I build stuff with them. I poke holes in the stuff and I zip tie everything together.
Gorilla tape.
Yeah.
I like my zip ties.
We use that Gorilla Tape too.
But they work well.
Zip ties, yes.
I think H Heartland.
Everyone have one. Thank you so much for joining us, Tamara and David.
Thank you.
Derek
Have a good
Fowler. Everybody that's came in tonight, we thank y'all. I know that Tiffany's husband is coming in, and I wouldn't dare keep her from that because that's the most exciting time of her day
Mhm.
is knowing her honey's coming home.
Everybody with
And
zip ties.
I don't want to stop that. So I appreciate you being here, Tiffany. I appreciate everybody. If you see somebody in this link in the chat, guys, please go check them out. I mean, if you see their name, if we've mentioned them, if we didn't, it's not because we don't appreciate y'all. You will have your turn. I just can't possibly say everybody in one night. So, but I am going to start shouting out at least 2 channels and try to do 2 that everybody might not know, because I think it's important that we all help each other and help each other grow, because, you know, Tiffany and Ginger with Muddin' for Nothing, you know, they may have bring you a laugh when you were just having a really rough week. You know, that's why it's important that you check their channel out, because they have different content than us. You know, Seven Kin Homestead, they're going to show you how to be real homesteaders and reuse, repurpose, you know, things in such a modern way, you know, that you like, wow, this was just scraps laying around and look what he's done with it. So everybody in here matters, guys. Even individuals that don't have channels, and we thank y'all. We thank y'all so much for joining us. We're going to do this every Tuesday night, God willing, if the Lord says the same. Hi, Cindy Squirrel off grid. So glad you made it in. But guys, we're going to do this every Tuesday, like I said, God willing, at 7 o'clock. We're going to try to do from 7 to 8. Sometimes it may go longer. If we get a good conversation going and we don't want to leave, we'll hang out longer. Doesn't matter to us. But for consistency's sake and for the, you know, Tiffany needing to be with her honey, and we respect that gratefully.
You don't have to shut your live. I'm just going to drop off.
No, it's okay. But I mean, that way everybody can get used to that. And I don't want to, you know, infringe on somebody else's time that they might be coming live right now, that somebody might want to get in. Hello, Ed's Crazy Adventure. So glad y'all made it in. We're going to be signing out shortly, guys. I thank y'all for jumping in. I thank y'all for supporting us. Hey, Homestead in the Woods with Dee. I'm so glad you made it. She is, like I said earlier, a very instrumental person in my life and in the fact that I wouldn't be doing this right now if it wasn't for her, because maybe Tiffany would have coach me into it because she doesn't do her own, but she surely is a good cheerleader for other folks.
Oh yeah, I will cheer you on.
But we're trying to get her, you know, getting lives going too, because she would have the best time. But we have been thankful to God, y'all. I want to thank everybody, and I want to remind y'all, pray for your neighbors, pray for your communities,
country.
you know, pray for your country,
Yeah.
because prayer works.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to get all crazy and religious on this channel. It's not about religion, it's about a relationship with Jesus Christ. And I want y'all to know that y'all can turn to him. He's listening. He's right there. We're the ones that walk away. He never leaves us. He never forsakes us. So keep that in mind, guys. We thank y'all for showing up. We will be here next week, like I said, Lord willing. And the creek don't rise. And sometimes we thought the creek was going to rise today with the weather. We, you want to say anything before we? I've been running my face.
Honest, listen. So anyway, yeah, we just try to follow our dreams. We just, we dream it up. We're trying to build it. We're just trying to follow the dreams that we have, and trying to just show the passion and the love that we have for this farm and for the animals. And who knows where God's going to take us. And
And we're praying that YouTube is the vehicle,
how big
part of
our
that
farm,
vehicle to get us there.
My dream is from a little bitty boy. I mean, I'm a country boy, and grew up in the swamps and stuff. And my dream was to have a 200-acre farm somewhere with cattle and goats everywhere, and just pigs running around, and get in my tractor and ride around all day and feed my babies and go inside, eat my scrambled eggs, and come back out and feed them again. So that's my dream.
I do want to say real quick, Heather Lanscrum too, guys. She is like the most awesome supporter that I've ever seen. She supports so many channels, and she is just a wonderful, wonderful person. And I thank you for volunteering and not volunteering, but accepting my invitation to be a moderator on this channel. And guys, I'm sure you've seen a lot of you have French's next to your name. If you don't want to do it, I get it, and that's 100% fine. I just put ones that I know are wonderful folks in there and that mod for other folks, because I trust you and I know that you would do the right thing on this channel as well. So I guess we're going to go ahead and sign on out. So
I can't believe the hour went so fast.
I know it went by way too fast.
But we love everyone. And
what's 5 Eastern? I'm sorry.
It's Homestead in the Wood with Dee. She's got a live this Sunday.
Oh, this Sunday. Yeah, guys, check her out if you can. If you're not busy at that time. And making it home. Thanks for coming in. It's your birthday bash. Okay.
Bash. Awesome.
So I'll try to be there for sure, if Lord willing, Dee. And I would love to hang out with you, especially for your birthday. Happy birthday if something happens and I don't get to tell you that. So thanks again, guys. And remember, we can't fix what happened yesterday. It's already gone. We can, learn from yesterday and make tomorrow better. We can't do anything about tomorrow because we're not promised tomorrow. So our channel is one day at a time. So remember, that's what we have to do every day.
One day.
It's one day at a time. And hi, Johnny from Gillen Farms. We're so glad that you made it in. We know you're a busy man, and it's gratefully appreciated that you popped in. We're going to be shutting down shortly. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Let's Trade Paint came in to see you too.
Oh, Let's Trade Paint. Thank you so much for coming in. But like I said, guys, one day at a time. Do life one day at a time. We get overwhelmed thinking about yesterday and tomorrow. and one day at a time, sweet Jesus. One day at a
Yeah.
time. So y'all
His
have a
flip-flops
blessed.
got caught in the weed here.
His flip flop got caught in the weed eater. It sounds like something I would do, Johnny, because I'm either barefooted or in flip flops.
Mm.
So, all right, guys, we got to let Miss Tiffany get to her husband, and we appreciate y'all. Have a blessed night, and we are fixing to be out. Good night.
Bye,
Night,
everybody.
everyone.